An emotional debate at City Hall over the pressing issue of migrants. Chicago City Council divided over the purchase of an abandoned retail property to build a shelter in Morgan Park.
WGN's Julian Cruz tracking developments. He joins us live with more now. Julian?
Well, Ray, Mike, a setback for Mayor Brandon Johnson and his allies on the City Council. An expected vote today on an abandoned piece of property on the south side of Chicago to be a new migrant shelter was derailed by a frustrated group of aldermen and women, and they are calling for a special City Council vote tomorrow regarding a possible public referendum on Chicago's status as a sanctuary city.
We are still a city without a plan.
We should help, but it shouldn't be on the backs of our taxpayers.
We should hear from the people of Chicago.
Do they want to continue to spend $30–40 million a month on migrants when our communities are crumbling?
Southside Chicago Alderman Anthony Beal leading the charge as an increasingly divided city council pushes back on the plan to build a migrant shelter at 115th and Halsted to house approximately 1,400 migrants. The situation for asylum seekers growing increasingly urgent, with 2,815 mostly Venezuelan migrants, according to newly released numbers, still sleeping outside, camped out in tents at Chicago police districts. Many of the newcomers we talked to with children worried about the cold. Parents say exposure to the cold is making their kids sick. We don't know what to do, this Venezuelan mother of three confesses, with the inevitable arrival of snow and bitter cold.
It was never supposed to be that way.
Mayor Brandon Johnson, City Council floor leader, trying to salvage today's shelter vote.
You don't turn down a free piece of land. And this free piece of land will sooner rather than later be the Morgan Commons development.
He and others pointing to the lack of support from the federal government, pleading for unity. But given the uproar, Mayor Johnson forced to retreat, deferring the vote on the Morgan Park property to another day. Chicago's mayor says he'll be in Washington, D.C. tomorrow with other big city mayors pleading for more federal support.
Tomorrow I'm going to be in D.C. in solidarity with these mayors, as we've had multiple conversations over the course of my short 5 months in office. And we're going to push the federal government just like we're going to push the state of Illinois to do its part. Look, Chicago is leaning in. We have borne the brunt of the responsibility here. That's not an equitable distribution of how government should cooperate.
Now, published reports say that the mayors are seeking a meeting with President Joe Biden. It is not clear tonight if these mayors will meet with White House officials tomorrow. Alderman Beal and others are calling for a special meeting tomorrow at City Council if they can get a quorum to approve a non-binding public referendum, perhaps as early as March, to give Chicagoans a weigh in on whether or not they are happy with Chicago's designation as a sanctuary city. At City Hall, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
We'll be watching that. Thank you, Julian. Governor Pritzker says he has asked federal officials to help stop the flow of migrants coming from Texas right now.
The federal government should at least intervene to communicate with those folks who are being told to get on a bus to Chicago and whatever else they're being told, that, you know, we are doing everything we can for the folks who are here, but we do not have enough shelter. With winter coming, there are other places in the country they can go, and the federal government ought to be helping to, manage the logistics so people go to places where they, can survive through the winter.
The governor said the state will continue to provide wraparound services for migrants and stressed that they are not here illegally.